Esol 5, here's your lesson for the week of Tuesday, April 14th through Friday, April 17th. I'm going to post this on Monday in case anybody wants to get an early start. Our goals for this week are 1, to do all work to finish marking period 3, and 2, to respond to a writing prompt about a personal uplifting story. Today's agenda is 1, to watch this video explaining all the slides, and 2, I will explain the writing assignment. It's a diary or journal entry of a personal uplifting story. And number 3, I'll go over reminders. And if you'll remember from last week, the word uplifting means inspiring or providing encouragement and hope. So last week you looked at the Uplifting Stories playlist. I want you to think about these stories from last week. You explored all of them, but you focused on 2. Think about those stories and think about the 3 questions you answered in your work from last week about personal uplifting stories. Whether anyone has done anything nice for you or your family during this time. Number 2, have you shown kindness to anyone during this time? And number 3, if you couldn't answer yes to number 1 or 2, what was something you think you could do that was kind or nice or uplifting for somebody else? So what you're going to do is, on Google Classroom, you're going to open up part 3 of this Uplifting Stories assignment. You did parts 1 and 2 last week. You're going to open up part 3. That's to write a diary or journal entry about a personal uplifting story. You'll see the writing prompt. You were supposed to think about the 3 questions from last week and choose 1, not all 3, just 1, to write a diary entry. Here is a checklist for success. The format is a diary or journal entry. Dear Diary, Dear Journal, which includes a date, the greeting, and a signature. It's a personal story, so you're going to write in the first person using the words I, me, and my. It should have a beginning, middle, and an end. You should use expanded and interesting sentences and interesting vocabulary. Avoid using basic words like good, bad, happy, sad. You can use online tools like dictionary.com or thesaurus.com to help you find better words. Your diary entry should use correct grammar, punctuation, and capitalization. I wrote you a model. So there's a model here, an example diary or journal entry. This is a true story from me. And you'll see I have a date, I have a greeting, I have a signature. I have 3 paragraphs. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. I use good sentences, good vocabulary, and it's, in my opinion, it's uplifting. It was personally uplifting to me. So read the model, and you are going to make sure you turn this in on Google Classroom. Make sure you click turn in after you turn in your work too. Okay, some reminders. Check your grades. If you have any Z's, you can do the missing work. Marking period 3 ends this Friday. Here are several ways you can contact me. Look at number 3D though. This is new right here. Attend a live Zoom session. So this week, you're going to see on Google Classroom that I have invited you to a Zoom session. There is something, there's a separate information on Google Classroom about this. But if you look at the screen, these are like live classes like FaceTime, but it's through a program called Zoom. There's a link here for you to register for your own account. You have to use your mcpsmd.net email address. You cannot use a personal email address. You'll see here 2 pictures. The one on the left is the correct login page you will see when you log in. The one on the right is not correct. It's the wrong page. If you get that one, that means you're using the wrong account. So look for that information. Text me, email me if you have questions about how to get on. Then you're going to see there are 3 more slides here. However, I ran out of time. So there's a separate video for the last couple slides for today, for this week's lesson. These slides are all about Springbrook's online learning schedule. It should explain to you what we're doing this week and next week, which starts marking period 4. For not just Ms. Dietrich's class, not just your ESOL 5, but for all your classes. It explains the schedule, the Zoom sessions, office hours, things like that. I hope you all have a great week. I hope to see you at our first Zoom session, live class session. If you have any questions, let me know. Take care. Bye.